Hey everybody, Joe from Marble Ridge here. Today we're gonna make some smoked shotgun shells. And we're gonna be using our Marble Ridge ground Wagyu beef, along with some of our favorite Blues Hog products, and cooking on our Gateway drum smoker. All right, so we're gonna get started with our meat. We've got 1 pound of ground Wagyu from Marble Ridge Farms. Open that up, put her in the bowl. And we've got about 4.5 ounces of chorizo, which is a nice Mexican sausage. You're gonna get a lot of flavor, a lot of spice out of that. Then we're gonna add our veggies. We've got chopped onion, we've got minced garlic, we've got some nice chopped jalapeno. So we're gonna use 2 kinds of cheese today. We're gonna use some cheddar. We've got about 1 cup of cheddar cheese. And we've got 1.5 cups of mozzarella. Get your hands in there, really mix all this together. All right, so we've given that just a little light mix. Now we're gonna come back with our seasonings. We've got our Blues Hog sweet and savory. We're gonna go about 4 tablespoons of that. If you want, you can give it a little rough mix. I'm gonna do 2 caps of sweet and savory. We're also going to use our all-in, one of our favorites, and about a 1/2 cap full, maybe a little bit more. And give that a nice mix in there. All right, so we've got it nice and mixed up. We can see that nice coating of the rub throughout our mixture. Next thing we're going to do is take this and put it into a piping bag. So, take that wet hand, boom, it's in the middle. Squeeze it down in there. It's not the cleanest recipe you're gonna do all day, but it's gonna taste real good. All right, so, perfect. That's what you want to see coming out of that end. All right, so we've got our mixture in our piping bag, and we've got our manicotti noodles. We're gonna fill these just right out of the box, still dry. Just stick your piping bag as far in there as you can get it and squeeze. You might see it come out the other side, and just fill it right up until the end there. Got a piece of cheese hanging out. Oh, yep. Lots of goodness. Boom. Stuff that back down in there. Come to the other side. Fill it the remaining way. You can kind of see it through there. And nice and full up. That's what you're looking for. And set that aside. And repeat that until you've got as many filled as you want. This mixture will get you about 12 to 14, depending. Every brand's a little different, but that should get you where you need to go. We've got all of our manicotti shells stuffed with our mixture. Now we're gonna go grab our Blues Hog sizzled bacon. Best stuff you're gonna find. We're gonna open it up and we're gonna wrap each one of these with a nice little slice of bacon. All right, nice thick cut here. Start at one end and wrap her around. Then we're gonna set her on our tray there. Do them all up the same way. And we're gonna get all these wrapped. We're gonna put them on this tray, and we're gonna put this tray in the fridge overnight. You don't have to go overnight, but make sure you go at least 4 hours. You're gonna let the juices from the bacon and your meat mixture start to penetrate into your manicotti noodles, and they're gonna end up a lot more tender after you've smoked them. If you take these things and you throw them straight on the smoker, you're gonna end up with leathery noodles. It's just not gonna be, they're not gonna taste bad, but they're not gonna be as good as they could be if you let them sit. All right, so we've got all of our shotgun shells wrapped up in the bacon on our tray. We're gonna put them in our fridge overnight, and we will see you guys tomorrow when we put them on the smoker. All right, so we're back, day 2. We've let these guys sit overnight. Now we're gonna hit them with some sweet and savory before they go in, as we like to do. You'll notice we have a couple without bacon, you know. We have a couple non-bacon eaters around here, and we'll take care of them, whether we like it or not. All right, looking good. Let's go and put these on the drum. All right, so let's get our drums set up. We've got our Gateway drum smokers, 55 gallon, and we're gonna go needles up today. We're gonna be using some Blues Hog post oak for these guys. And our drum, we'll use 2 or 3 good pieces, depends on how big they are. All right. All right, we got our fire going, we're needles up here. Just gonna set these guys right there. We'll see you guys in an hour. All right, so they've been on for about an hour. They're getting nice and tender. We're gonna hit them with Blues Hog Original. Let's check it out. All right, through the smoke you can see, nice and tender there. All right, we're gonna leave them on there for about 10, 15 more minutes, let that sauce caramelize up, and then we'll come back and pull them off, see what we got. So these have been on here for about 10 more minutes after we put that sauce on them. Let's see what we got going on. Looking good, sauce is nice and caramelized on there. Bacon's looking nice. All right, I think we're good. All right, looking good, got them plated up. Last but not least, always hit them with a little bit more sweet and savory. And a nice drizzle of that original sauce. And for everybody who likes to dip. And now the moment of truth. Let's see how they turned out. Nice. Nice tender pasta in there, good filling, like that sausage, nice bits of onion and jalapeno in there. Nice. Crispy bacon, get that sweet and savory. That chorizo adds a nice bite. Gotta love the Wagyu in there. That's tasty. Let me be honest, I've not had a lot of these, but that was good. That was a good one. All right, there we have it. We got our smoked shotgun shells. For the full recipe, go to the website. Check out our other recipe videos on YouTube. Awesome content, Facebook, Instagram. Make sure to share us, like us, wherever you find us. And we'll see you next time.